Silla earthenware was crafted by baking choice clay at more than 1,000 degrees Celsius. These objects are barely absorbent and are sturdy to the extent that they make metallic clanging sounds when tapped. Gray-blue unpolished earthenware objects were made in the Gyeongsang-do region during the Silla period, and they are generally referred to as Silla Earthenware. Silla Earthenware was first made mainly in the Gyeongju and Gyeongsang-do regions, but as Silla expanded its sovereign territory, the art of Silla Earthenware manufacture spread to other areas. Presumably, the art of manufacturing Silla Earthenware originated with the low-fired earthenware that was crafted towards the end of the Proto-Three Kingdoms period. Low-fired earthenware developed into similar forms mainly in the Nakdongang River region and the areas to the south of the Sobek mountain range, while it developed into Silla earthenware in the region to the east of the Nakdongang River and Gaya earthenware in the region to the west of the river. Silla earthenware was fashioned into a diversity of forms such as mounted dishes, necked jars, pots, and vessel stands. Of these, mounted dishes and necked jars had been discovered in the largest numbers. National treasure number 195, a pot featuring clay figurines, was excavated in Nodongdong, Gyeongju, with its mouth and base contorted and its surface scarred with air bubbles. The neck features a man, a snake, and a frog, placed in a monotonous arrangement. Clay figurines are generally earthen figures, modeled after humankind, animals, housewares, and so forth, faithfully expressing the grassroots, folk faith, and emotions of the time. With the approach of the unified Silla era, these clay figurines tended to gradually become independent, reflecting figures and objects more realistically. Of the many Silla earthenware objects, let us take a look at the process of crafting necked jars with figurines. The clay should be trimmed into a neck by hand and the wheel spun to shape it into the desired form. Then patterns should be carved or printed onto its surface using diverse pattern crafting tools. After that, the figurines are crafted and attached to the neck of the vessel. Lastly, you must dry the earthenware in the shade for several days. The object should be left in a closed kiln and baked at 1,000 degrees Celsius. Likewise, the ferric component in the clay is baked with the reducing flames, thereby creating the characteristic sturdiness of Silla earthenware. Silla earthenware was crafted according to the Silla people's simple yet refined aesthetic sense and formed a part of their way of life and death for the more than 1,000 years of the kingdom's existence. We today are endeavoring to restore their techniques and their artistic sense, but we feel that yet more striving lies ahead of us before we will reach that realm.